Hey everyone, it's Gab. If you enjoyed the YouTube videos, you might also enjoy watching me on Twitch. You can find the links in the description down below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. That's kind of a debate, all these hands, the mulligans. That one's like pretty weak. It's probably all loose keep, but who cares? F mulligans. Oh, risky kitty. PSP Monka. When I saw the bloke say that them winning that game only delays the inevitable of watching them play bad and lose. Well, you got, I mean, you gotta believe. Hey, Doomwake, what's up, buddy? Of all people. Yeah, I guess when I got disconnected, I was talking about Yugi, who's in chat, and who I got fairly lucky against. I was looking at the list, and I thought it would be a big, kind of a tough matchup. But my draws were good. Rock seems like it could be an issue. I didn't want to just play Bowmaster and have it die to their Bowmaster. Is OBS messed up right now? Sometimes, Jack. I didn't hear the resub message. Chat on screen is broken. Fix it. Thank you for your service. It is broken. Yeah, when I stopped the stream and restarted, it's broken on OBS. Oh no, it's not broken on OBS anymore. Yeah, let's see. Chat properties. How do I reboot it? Refresh. Alright, so let's see if that works. You'll have to sing the sub song yourself in that case. Do 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 do. Yellow hat, yellow hat. Do 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 do. Yellow hat, yellow hat. Do 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 do. No 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 no. Looks like chat's just broken again. Still broken. What happened? What happened to chat? What did I just do now? Oh my god, I switched to recording. This is a disaster. Well, rip chats. So F push in hand. Should I even bother? Probably not. Yeah, Moto happened. It literally happened when I opened Moto. Internet went down the second I opened Moto. Did you see that walk? Is that you? Did you just hack my computer and whenever I try to play Moto, bad things happen? Oh, Merc died. Well then. Oh, maybe I was just supposed to march the Merc died for 6. Maybe that was a better play. And getting the ring going in this matchup's pretty nice, I think. Or maybe I got really greedy here. Guess we're about to find out. Oh, Chad is back. It was Siege Rhino, he unlocked it. What is Monka? It's like, I don't know. Someone in chat tell them what Monka is. Alright, push is good in this matchup. Probably One Ring, probably Thoughtseize. Maybe Force of Despair on the draw. It does board out all the Soul Spike in a matchup where you know you're going to have a March target and it's kind of grindy. What else would I cut? Toxic Deluge. They're not Death Shadow, I guess. Frog. Maybe I do want Force of Despair. Maybe I'll cut Deluge. I'll keep in like one Soul Spike. And... Alright, this is probably good. telling them about banana bread I just baked this morning. Liz, she let 3 bananas go like overripe because she knows that whenever there's a bunch of overripe bananas, I make banana breads. Yeah, she's like, oops, I forgot we had them. Classic. Wow, that is a hand. That is kind of the nuts. Do you greed here? Do you pitch to push or do you pitch to march? I guess I'll greed and pitch to push. Are they supposedly announcing the Hypercool tournament today? I believe so. I believe you should be on the lookout for really cool announcements. But I don't know. Maybe. Oh, subtlety. Okay. I'm gonna let you on a little secret chat. I did not draw this well at the Pro Tour, unfortunately. Turn to Necro? Well, I can do both, right? I could scam Grief and then still turn to Necro. Yeah, the cool announcement is Macron announcing the ban live on TV. Live on French TV. Very important announcement. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, I guess I'll put another match. I guess I'm just gonna Inquisition on one. I need the lance, right? Cast a One Ring. Et c'est pour cette raison que j'ai décidé de bannir Nadu. Effectif immédiatement. Vive la République et vive la France. Spell Snare, Flame. Alright, I'll take Counterspell. You went 7-2 in the Super yesterday and only lost to 2 mirrors. What was Nadu? Sounds about right. Did you maul to Necro? My first match, I mauled to 5 in game 1 and game 3. I mauled a decent bit too, yeah, counting the mulligans. I mean, maybe there was one hand where I had Necro and no lands or something. I don't remember exactly, but I think I just want to, like, just make my land drops, really. That's Flame, maybe. I guess I'll be a little greedy and hold on to the Rebirth one more turn. Oh, it's Seth 75, and you only lost 2 mirrors? Wow. Seth only went 6-4 in Constructed. I went 0-4. Brent ended up having maybe even a losing record. I'm not sure, but well, glad it worked out for you. What's the point of waiting? I just need the lands for Bolt, Spell Snare. That's a pretty interesting spot, honestly. You could have drawn a flame or a counterspell, so taxing their blue mana might be relevant. Wow, the one Castle Locthwain against control coming into play untapped. Just a stone miracle. How often do you mull because of open decklist? I don't have a number for you, but it obviously happens, and that's obviously why I think open decklist favors reactive decks. Just pitch Bowmaster to Grief. I don't know, I thought it made sense to like tap their blue mana. But maybe. Folds me. Okay. Did they have all lands in hand? Fold me. Well, we know about one wreck in disguise. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to do that game. Interesting spots. I thought MTGO, and then next turn I can evoke Grief. I can draw as the ring, evoke Grief. To evoke Grief, they play the land. Take 2. Draw. Land would have been nice. So I'll spike them first. I don't know if these were the best lines, honestly, but it's probably gonna work out. I probably didn't even have to play Necro, honestly. I was maybe a little silly. Draw 10. Soul Spike face some more. March my Grief while they're tapped out. Probably not playing this game great, honestly, but yeah, playing the Necros. They actually drew the Flage. One of the scary things against that deck is Arena of Glory Flage. How many Arena of Glories did Javier have in his deck? Okay, what does Sorin do? Zero. Can I just kill him? How does that card work? Probably just play Trawler. Okay, so I can Bowmaster ping them to go down to 10. Then I can march my Bowmaster for 1, 2, 3. What do I have? 10? No, for 8. Or I can Grief Exhort. Is that more damage? -1 deals damage to the amount of life. How much? I don't know, but Grief cost me 2 cards, so probably not. I don't think that's enough, right? 1, drain 1, down to 10, I gain 1. And then I can exhort again, down to 9. So I'll have gain 2. And I can Grief for 6 only. I think I'm short either way, right? I think I'm short either way. I think I'm just gonna play Trawler this turn. Oh wait, I'm gonna die to my ring if they top deck. Oops. I forgot I had the ring trigger. Oh well. Hope they don't top deck. Whoopsie! Small oversight. Lipo streamer. Oh yeah, it's true. I have March. I'll put a Nutkeep stop. Making the game a little exciting, you know. You know me. Oh, I'm still in my upkeep. Classic. Alright. Let's attack them. Let's play Shelly. Let's play a big march on. And then I can draw 11. Okay. Soul Spike. Nice. Never didn't have it. I mean, I gave them a chance. I gave them one turn to top deck. Alright, let's see. Thoughtseize, Ring, Voidwalker. And then probably just board out the removal. Doesn't look like they're playing the creature version. Not sure you want to board out Soul Spike in this matchup. I think maybe we're training a March and Soul Spike. That looks fine. Remember when this was a close game? I just can't understand how Gab lost any matches at the PT with these side plays. Dude, careful. You're treading. Let's not talk about all the matches I lost at the PT. I did probably like maybe. I had one tough mulligan decisions that maybe I botched, and then the other game I botched is I actually got paired against the legend Patrick Wu. That was a cool match. He was playing Jeskai. He was playing Orange Champ, but no Scepter. But it's cool with Teferi, I guess, and Snapcaster. And I totally brain fogged one game. I took a Snapcaster with a discard spell instead of Days Undoing. Because I had Necro in play, or I was going to resolve Necro. I don't remember the exact order. Oh, they actually have that card. Oh, that sucks. And he just went land number 4, cast Days Undoing as his last card in hand or something. And so I had Necro, but so we both drew 7, so he got to refill his hand, which was really good for him. But I will say, I drew 7, and my turn was play a land, say go, draw a bunch of cards. I drew like 7, like literally I think that turn, if I had a Bowmaster, a Trawler, a Shelly, like literally any creature in my deck, I think I would have won the game the way the game played out. I got like incredibly unlucky. I don't know, that part kind of sucked. Let's see. Tough spots. I think I need to just let them have to me, honestly. I could free for 1 myself. Doesn't seem that great though. Hopefully Tamio is too slow. Just gonna try and resolve Necron free, I think. Hey Kang. Yeah, the problem is I have to lose my grief right either way. Or my fur land, which is a little risky. And now I can just march for 2, pitching Soul Spike. That's all better. Tamio ended up being a whiff. I mean, that's tough competition. That's Tamio. I mean, if not, I'm sure we'll see a lot of Tamio if Nadu gets banned. They didn't sack the fetch and they didn't sack the clue. I guess they're really worried about Bowmaster. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, we'll play G after this. We'll put. Oh. Sleep at the wheel. Well, I guess I might not even march now. At this point. Just double grief into Necro and hope they don't have too much interaction. I'll pitch the March. The Soul Spike might be good. I could pitch the second Necro to the second Grief and then Soul Spike to Mio. Okay, so they have Counterspell and Purge. And they can consign to Mire the Necro trigger. You keep Soul Spike here, or do you keep second Necro? They do get a lot of looks at another Purge. Or Mire. Guess I'm not gonna be too greedy. Anyway, to see the list. Let's see, Trino's just being mean, yeah. That command. It's my PT deck. It's an updated list, a little different, but yeah, that's what I played. I'm watching France, yeah, that's why I'm gonna G after this and call this stream just kind of short stream. I was considering streaming earlier, like regular time, but I had to clean the house, and this way I could pick up Huey at the train station, and a little nicer for them. So what they can do is they can consign the. We can also do that. They can consign the Necro trigger to buy themselves a bit of time. I think that's what Patrick did in our match a bunch. He consigned the trigger once or twice. I'm not sure if that's the game he won or lost though, but let's see if they do it. No, they did not. I think that's a spot where maybe you don't want to go too crazy. I have a land drop, I have a backup Necro. These spots are tricky. You do want ideally something to do, like hard cast a Grief or some discard spells. So assuming you're gonna draw like, I'll do 4, assuming I'm gonna draw like 1 pretty bad card. Okay, I can discard Rebirth. Once you have Necro in play, Rebirth doesn't do anything anymore. I think 4 or 5 was correct here. I guess in hindsight, I wish I'd just pitched a Grief to Necro. I thought it was silly. I was thinking I need to keep a backup Necro, but I knew my Necro was going to resolve, and then I can join 2 more Necro or 1 rings. So I guess that was just really loose by me. Just brain fog. Because it is important when you're going off to... That's like one of the tough decisions, and sometimes it costs you the game. But usually in matchups where they can get rid of your Necro and whatnot, you want to try and always keep a backup ring or a backup Necro. Backup Necro is kind of nice because it's a black card for your pitch cards. Having to keep a backup ring sometimes ends up costing you if you play too scared. But it's like kind of tricky. Do you think any decks were underrepresented but actually good, like maybe the blue-black Murktide from Takashi or Necro just is basically the optimal meta? I don't know, man. I mean, it's one really good player playing one deck, so it's like small sample. I went 8-2 and was blue-black control in the Pioneer PT and then never won another match on Magic Online after the Pro Tour was the deck. I mean, not that extreme, but no, I thought the meta was kind of what we predicted, so I think that made sense, you know. The feel made sense. I mean, obviously, Storm had a terrible showing, and when a lot of people thought the deck was really good, that was all surprising, I'm sure. Yeah, maybe Goryo's. Goryo's is a good pick, maybe for underplayed deck. I could see that. Sometimes when you have Necro going, it's not about doing like too many crazy things, just playing a bunch of spells a turn. And point is they're drawing a lot of cards. They might also have their own ring. So let's see. I already have 1 dead card, so I want to draw at least 4, 5. So I'll probably draw 5. Easier to hit on Storm, yeah. Maybe the Storm players didn't expect as much hate, or maybe I'm not sure honestly what happened with Storm, because Storm was beating hates, and we also had these screenshots of static prisons dealing with the hate and whatnot. Okay, they're doing it this time. Yeah, Boggart Trawler is the best card in the format. They might be able to just keep that up, honestly. Just consigns, purges. They're all overstrained on. I mean, these clues are not sacking themselves for free. Should I just play the ring? What do I know about their hands? A Wrath in Disguise and then a mystery card. Snap consigned. Alright, we saw Flame of Anna, right? We know they have Snap in their deck. Yeah. The lock. Yeah, I should have played the One Ring. That was loose. Or was it? We do know their last card in hand. Also, they could have flipped last turn, so we probably could have guessed it was something good. Tight plays, strike again. So they're gonna flip it now. What, plus? Oh, they're raffing the boards? Ain't no way. That is atrocious. What do you think I have in hand? Paid actor, clearly. Cha-ching! We do need to get on going to GeoGuessr or else I'm gonna miss. I was like, don't miss too much of the game. Quickly, paid actor. PayPal received. Damn it. Terrible draws. Am I gonna necro lock myself? Wow, don't make it this obvious that that the payment just got received. I was kind of necro locked a bit. I didn't have a single way to gain life in my top like 8 cards or something. Let's see, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Soul Spike was the 9th card. Well, I'll take it. Alright, deck broken. Let's get a little GeoGuessr prediction going on. What's the Geo line? It's been too long. He's playing first. I guess I'll keep. He's probably playing some blue deck. That force probably gonna be okay. He's gonna 2-for-1 myself, but if it means getting rid of like a turn 1 to me or a turn 1 Ragavan, I might just switch to Shelly, honestly. Oh, he's playing what? Foundry. I didn't expect Foundry. It's not an island. Foundry tab, just shortcuts. Just F6. F6 value. Would I play the same deck again? No, I'd probably just play Nadu. Hey Jim. I saw Jim this weekend. Saw him last year in Barcelona. Saw him this weekend in he had some success in side events. Gotta go on an apartment hunting trip for the next 3 days at where I might be moving for my new job. Might start the job as early as mid next week. Ooh. Is it teaching job? English? As for Gorio undefeated, yeah, Sperling went 10-0 and Kai went 5-win. The PTQ was the same physical cards. Edgar went 5-win. The PTQ was Gorio. He didn't do as well in the Pro Tour though, but it wasn't doing like super great in our testing, but Jan Moritz Merkel, JMM, he was gonna play the deck. Unfortunately, he didn't make it to the Pro Tour because his partner, she had like she broke her ankle, so he decided to skip. But yeah, we had 2 players on the team who played the deck in the Pro Tour, and it seemed like decent. Yeah. I signed a Counterspell was the card I signed the most, right? It was the promo they were giving out. What did I use here? Force or March? I'm not sure they play counterspells. I'm not sure how good Shelly is. Do they play Spell Pierce? They might play Spell Pierce. Maybe I should do Force, just in case. I'm gonna do Force and I'll pitch Shelly. Yeah, Nadu was doing good in our testing, but the Necro results were a bit better, even though I was in like I felt like there was a lot of variance, and I was not sure it was as good as the result showed. I think Nadu in our testing was like 57% win rate, and Necro was closer to 60. Not sure where it ended. I guess I could check. Let's see. That's like match, like internal results though, not counting league match and stuff. It's like more reliable results. Let's see. Constructed. Deck total. Naducord. 54% internal only. And MonoB Necro 59. Esper Gordios was only 51%. The Nadu sample was way bigger though. The Nadu sample was almost like double what the Necro was. Mono Black midrange, kind of like Mono Black Scam. That deck did well for us. That was Sperling trying this deck, but then he decided it was not that great. So yeah, it's not like I just made a kind of emotional choice attached to the deck or anything. It was just like kind of deck was kind of doing good. Mono Black was Necro. Yeah, no Necro though. It had the One Ring. His list had Nethergoyf, had Saga, had the One Ring. Awkward hands. Pretty rare that you get screwed by Tower. Inquisition. I guess I'll do Inquisition. And maybe I'll pitch one of the Necros. Do you need to mulligan aggressively for Necro? It's tricky, especially if you don't know what you're up against. I think general, like a heuristic was you should probably keep a functional hand. You know, if you have turn 1 Inquisition, turn 2 Bowmaster, another removal spell, or another discard spell, even if you don't have Necro or the One Ring, you should keep, you should keep like decent functional hands. How many tower? I think I cut down because I cut the ghast. I think there's only 2 towers left in this list. Yeah, only 2 towers, so I drew both. Might still be okay if he doesn't top deck. Oh, he kept on top with Archive. I might be dead. Breach kills me, right? Yeah, he has Bubble. So Breach is lethal. Thoughts on Jeskai Wizards? Is it really as bad as the Pro Tour numbers made it seem? This list don't look really strong whenever I've seen it. It was bad for us in testing, yeah. Jeskai Wizard, 45% in our testing. Didn't do well at Worlds either. Am I dead? So he can infinite mill. And then I'm assuming he has Mox in his deck, right? And he can start floating mana because he has a legend in play. And then I'm going to get Oracled. Yeah, I'm going to wait till I see the Mox, but I could... I'm going to ask him, you have Mox and Buffa. Alright. I guess I kind of want to see the list, but whatever, it's fine. It'd be nice to see if like he has spell pierce, this, that, but whatever. How many Saga do they usually play? Just the 2? Or do they play more? They usually don't play 4, right? Let's see, what am I at on? Jailer. Turn cards in graveyard can't enter. I'm assuming Jailer stops his things, but if I go reactive, I can just get punished by 1 ring draws. We saw Flage. Jailer doesn't stop Flage for some reason. It's worded weirdly. Flage is like cast from exile or something. Voidwalker push. Is Necro your favorite new deck in Modern? I'm not sure. I'm just playing it because I wanted to, make some changes and show people the deck I played at the Pro Tour. Any deck that surprised you in testing? No, not really. We didn't find anything crazy. Not sure. I don't think so. I really want to trim Bowmaster Sheoldred because he has the 1 ring. I kind of like cutting Soul Spikes in these matchups. Just I kind of like cutting Soul Spike as a general rule, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want all the Jailers. Jailer. It's good against Emery too. Good against Emery. Good against Breach. Did Johnny Magic play the PT to play with Sky? I don't know how the Kai situation influenced Finkel choice to come and play the Pro Tour. I'm not sure. Maybe he would have come like he's on a vacation too right now. He's actually in Paris right now. We're having dinner with him tonight, but yeah, I'm not sure. I guess I just won't do the Thoughtseize, but there's a One Ring, which is a scary card. Maybe that's loose. Yeah, I ran one random player. I mean, I knew the explanation, but it's just like kind of on it. Actually, that's how I'm not sure how the game would have played out, but in the Modern Secret Lair Showdown on day 1, for the last round, the one where if I win I get the full Murktide, I secure the full Murktide, I played against Storm and had Jailer. And I didn't realize, I guess I didn't know the rule, or maybe I had forgotten, and my opponent forgot as well, that I think I just take Preordain here. Because I can deal with these things with my hand. On Holy Heat, it's kind of whatever. Yeah, my opponent just forgot he could bring back Flage, even though I had Jailer in play. Salut Homestack. Ouais, Nadu très fort. Je pense qu'il devrait bannir la carte, donc je recommande pas trop d'acheter le jeu tout de suite si tu pensais. Alright, he bricked on my end a bunch. Let's see if I can punish. Not really, my draws have been pretty bad so far, my draw steps. Feels like I just needed one on tap black mana in game 1. Hey Rosie, hey Malencio, hey everyone. Am I gonna sell the Murktides? I am, probably, but I think, I don't know, I'm bad about these things. Maybe I should just sell the cards right away every time rather than trying to wait and stuff, but I don't know. I didn't sell it yet. Maybe try and sell it on card market. Classy, you didn't come and say hi? So many people did. It's okay to be shy, I guess, if you're not comfortable, but... Keep the Spell Pierce. Last year, the Fatal Push promo went from 80 to 120. Yeah, I didn't sell the Spell Pierce. I sold my full Shuko for 70 euros and my regular Shuko for 8 euros. And I forgot to sell my Nadu for 15. I wonder if I should play Awakening, or there's a world where I need it at some point. I'll just play it, I guess. It felt like poor timing after the Kai announcement. Oh, that's, yeah. I'm always happy to like sign. If anything, you know, it's like cheers me up even when I'm not feeling great. Regular Shugo for 8. Yeah, I mean, they were selling for 20, I think, before the PT, once the deck came out. A friend of mine sold the Murktide to some booth in Amsterdam for 2K. Ooh, I heard 1700. I might have sold for 2K. Alright, so... should I just take one of the Unholy Heats? He's pretty far up the combo. I guess I'll just take one of the Unholy Heats. Cap says, I bet Commander players will drag Nadu up to 50 bucks in a few years anyways. Yeah, that makes sense. Or maybe it'll be good in Legacy, or maybe they'll ban Shuko and not Nadu. I do that sometimes, Shaikoi. I'll like give people the cards I bought, like a couple extra cards they were missing. Yeah, it's nice. On card market, you could buy Shuko and never went above 10. Okay. It was weird. I'm not really used to selling cards, and I didn't shop around every booth. I basically just asked 2 booths, and one was buying full Shuko for 35. and Nadu for 15. And the other one was buying full Shuko for 70, double the price, but then they were only buying Nadu for 8, which is half the price of the other one. So I thought it was weird and interesting that it's not like one plays buys higher or one plays by lower. It's just varies wildly. Do you think Storm's actually that bag, or was he only prepped at the PT? I don't have an answer. I played very little with Storm, so I don't know what happened, to be honest. I don't know if Voidwalker is good enough. It's pretty bad against Unholy Heat. He kept Inflage. Maybe it is good against One Ring with Grief, but maybe I'll do Thoughtseize over Voidwalker on the draw. Ooh, Defoe. 3-2-2, classic. Anyone throwing in chat? Defoe, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome everyone. Playing a little Modern. I think I want to do a Vintage Cube draft after this league. And I also have plans to play a lot of Historic in the next couple of weeks, preparing for the qualifier. I'm seeing the forward to. I've got a scam draw, but then it means I only have one land, and I don't have Necro. I don't have 2 lands, anyways. Alright, I'll keep. I have push and a scam draw. Hey, Defa, thanks. Have a good one.
This song will drive you mad. This song will drive you mad. Pay 5 for active treason. Well, that might sound pretty bad.
Might have to just evoke the grief so I can push. Well, to be fair, I have 3, so even if I get scammed for 2 lands, I still have kind of a draw. Do you think Nadu would get banned? I think they will and they should and will ban Nadu. I think Nadu's pretty big favorite to get banned. Even though they have a history of sometimes like not banning stuff right away. Alright, so let's cast this. And now they can get back a bubble. It's tricky. I could even march pitching the grief. That would be the worst line, honestly. So I can march pitching something, maybe the grief. I can grief pitching the march. Letting it die, pushing Emery. Let's start by doing this. See what his hand is. Alright, he only has 1 spell. Well, that makes my life easy. This way I get to keep all the mana sources, hopefully curve into the ring. Obviously wishing that Thoughtseize was a Voidwalker right now. What spell could he have drawn? And should I wait? He has a 3rd land, which is almost all his spells, except for the One Ring. This card could get pitched at some point, though, if I draw another grief, or, well, I guess I would draw. I think I should just do it now, even though, I mean, he does have very few lands in his deck. Real question, emerge. I think they're gonna ban in like next week or whatever. Any opinion on Foundation, good or bad for standards? I hadn't really thought about it, but we could discuss it, I guess. I saw someone complaining about the long rotation times, also having cards as good as Lanarelf in standards. I'm not sure how that works, but hey, Mengu! So you got a little trophy yesterday, this morning. A little popper action too. Shout out to the one and only Andrea Mengucci. I got to farm the likes on Twitter because his pasta brand, his Mengucci cuisine brand is so strong. It was some of the easiest likes and cloud of my life. Alright, so Rebirth to the brick. I'm going to draw like 5 cards because I'm probably going to have 2 bad cards I want to get rid of. Alright, I can get rid of Rebirth probably, and Grave's not very exciting. Maybe I just keep the land. Sometimes you run out of lands. Not sure. What did he do with pre-ordering? He bought him too. So next turn I want a Trawler and maybe Sag or maybe Bowmaster, Sag Bowmaster. Land or Grief? So he doesn't have the One Ring, but he could draw it. Also need to not just die to one Flage hit. That's kind of the downside when you board out all the soul spikes. I think that Faithless Scooting card is modern playable. What kind of question is that? Okay. And I'll draw 3 cards, I guess. Shelly. Okay. Alright, well, hopefully my Trawler and my Bowmaster are enough to win the game. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Well, that makes it easy. Yeah, it is a problem sometimes. It does come up. So can you not tell if you kept a card on top? Yeah, Cling to Dust. I don't think I'm gonna get there. Seems pretty unlikely. Maybe I should manage my life total a bit better. Maybe I'm supposed to delay Necro by 1 turn. I do get to play the One Ring this turn. But I guess that's already like 1 card, 2 cards was a Surveil, so that's 3 cards. Okay. They're saying there's a chance. Rage chat. He's got Tucson Holy, he doesn't save him anymore, and a blocker doesn't save him. Oh, he was 1 card short in the graveyard. So sick. I do get 1 draw step, I guess. That was Shelly. Shelly doesn't save me. Oh yeah, it does. I like draw, play Shelly, and then with the trigger on the stack, I draw again. Alright, that's close. Then so first the guy tries to bring him back the change, like the 90 euro, and he's like, no, I can't, this is gonna be, I can't explain, Anyway, and then the guy, I don't know, figured it out. Or he didn't, or maybe he charged him twice and Huey's gonna have to like fight the charge. But yeah, so that was. But how has that never come up before? Like he was clearly like seems like he was the manager slash owner, and working across of a convention center. You'd think he'd be used to people expensing like part of a check to I don't know. It was kind of funny the way Huey handled it. Like I could never be so confrontational and stuff, but let's see. Soul Spike's probably not very good here, so let's pitch that. Ooh, that matchup I think is scary. I haven't played that matchup yet, but Bowmaster is a giant pain, but I guess I can kill it. The frog is scary. I guess I should take Bowmaster for now. And I can Inquisition the counter spell. Man, I can't believe you didn't say hi. You're sitting right next to me. You think grief is a problem for modern? I'm not sure, but I'm not sure grief is too good for modern. Not sure what happens if grief gets banned, if we somehow have a... if it makes the format better or worse. It's not that hard to... oh yeah, the politics. Right. It's not just a counterspell. So what happened is there was the European elections a few weeks ago, and the far right, you know, xenophobic racist party got finished first in French elections, and the president Macron decided to he can, like, I don't know what the proper word is in English, dissolve the assemblies, the assembly. So basically what, like, all the deputies, like, we run a new election for deputies. There's like the Senate and the Assembly, so you can do that. You can, like, dissolve the Assembly. And so now we have new elections. So, you know, there's the question of why he did it, and one plausible theory is that he was hoping that the left. So basically, Macron is like centrist, but really he's like more right wing, way more right wing than centrist, and he was kind of hoping that the left wouldn't get their shit together, and that what would happen would be that in the elections there would be someone from the far right against someone from his party, and then the people on the left would it's just, I mean, I could explain it all. It's I don't know why I've explained it before, but for some reason I'm struggling right now. But yeah, so because the way these elections work is like first round you have as many candidates as you want, and then second round you need a minimum of votes. So historically what happens is that if in the second round it's a candidate from the far right against other candidates, whoever got third will, like, drop from the race and tell their people, their electors, to vote for the candidate against the extreme right candidate. Like, even if the guy from the far right got like maybe 40% of the vote in the first round, and, you know, he can still lose the second round if everyone, like, votes against him. But what happened instead is that the left kind of united, and now all, like, Macron's candidates didn't do super well. They got mostly in third, you know. It was like far right first, and party. It was like 33% extreme right, 28% left, and then 20% center right, you know, Macron's party. So that didn't work out for him. Basically, he's like what's happening in a lot of places in the world, right? It's like, okay, I'm at 10, they're at 9. The last card's deep analysis, or is that what they pitched? I don't know, last card's just deep analysis. So I can't keep that grief, right? I guess I could keep it just as a black card, maybe. Just actually kill the Murktide. Yeah, what's happening in France, like, right-wing parties are in power, and they just try to appeal to the far right parties, so it's just shifting the politics to the right instead of, like, and yeah, no, it's bad. I don't know. I kind of don't want to talk about it, honestly. I just obsessed with it right now, and it's like pretty annoying, pretty scary. Frog. Wait, what did they do? They just discard deep analysis for no reason. I feel like this matchup should be bad. I drew pretty well this game.
Ilsne Passaropa.
Hey David, thanks for the resub and hopefully. Consider myself pretty pro-immigration as a Canadian, but lately it feels like EU and Canada have been taking it too far. The EU is not... And in France, like, we're taking less than average immigrants in. So... I mean, isn't it working out well for Canada? Don't you need people? You have like a huge country, and also like I feel like we have a responsibility, you know, like a lot of the reasons why these people are fleeing their country is because we put this country in a shitty spot in the first place, was like whether it is like, you know, exploiting these countries economically or political like meddling, and you know, or you know, like global warming. So kind of owe them in some ways. Most 35-year-olds and below can't afford to rent or buy. Yeah, but is that immigrants' fault, or is that like a small percentage of people have all the monies and all the properties? It's like the classic, like you're fighting. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I've just bought into the left-wing propaganda, and I'm the one who's been brainwashed, and none of it makes sense. All right, let's do Thoughtseize and push. Maybe keep in the one soul spike so I don't die to my own Necro. I think the One Ring's good in these matchups. And then Voidwalker, not very efficient, but Soul Spike's just so bad in a super grindy matchup. And push, not great against someone who has deep analysis, but also I should have that card anyways. How important do you feel Soul Spike is in the deck? Tough question, honestly. I was not super high on that card, but I think it is a pretty good main deck. I mean, it depends on the meta, obviously. But it's a good game one card against Nadu. It kills, you know, it does kill a Nadu for 0. It does get worse when they get Veil and Vexing Bubbles and stuff. Alright, we have a problem, because both the Frog's gonna kill me, and Bowmaster is gonna kill me. They might play scared though. I'm gonna take the Bowmaster and hope they don't just jam the Frog. Also, if they jam the Frog, I could get lucky and draw like a Grief or something. If you want to triple immigration year over year, other supporting policies need to match. Yeah, I mean, you can't just... I don't know enough, Adam, to like the details of policies and how they're doing. Alright, they did jam the Frog, which obviously is a problem. Alright, well. Interesting. The drone actually doesn't counter the Necro. Actually, that's how I won my game against Blue-Black in the grinder in the Modern Secret Lair showcase. Like, he kept the card on top. It was kind of a tough choice for him. And then he died with the card he kept on top. And I was like wondering, what did he keep that? And it was a Drawn in the Lock. And I just had 3 cards in my yard, and I played a One Ring and then a Shelly, or a Shelly and then a One Ring. So it was kind of a tough spot for him to decide whether or not to keep that Drawn in the Lock. But yeah, there's only 2 cards in my yard, so technically it doesn't counter Necro. So I could maybe just take the Consider, but I think the Drown's probably going to be good down the line. I guess once I have Necro in play, none of my cards go to the yard either. Alright, let's take the Consider. Why not? Classic brainwashed lefty sheep. Yep, yeah. Okay, well, Sorin's not very good against a million Stern Scalding, so. Don't do it to me. No, they kept on top. This is so bad for me, and now I have 3 cards in the yards. That's all unlucky. I mean, I agree, you do need like some kind of structure and stuff, but I think it can be done if they're willing to. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the frog is nice. Do you regret not taking a living into the PT? I mean, I went 0 for Constructed, so I wish I'd played literally anything else, you know, but no, I don't think Living In was like especially good. Oh, give me a sec. Yo, ça va, chef? Tranquille, tranquille. Ouais. Bah là, je suis en train de streamer, puis j'étais à Amsterdam la semaine dernière pour un Pro Tour. Non, c'est pas très bien passé. J'étais un peu deg, mais bon, ça arrive quoi. En plus, fallait juste que je fasse deuxième jour sans même faire une perte d'œuvre pour me qualifier au championnat du monde et j'ai même pas fait ça, donc un peu déçu, mais bon, j'ai pas très. Non, il reste non, a priori c'est mort, mais bon, j'ai pas très bien joué honnêtement cette année, je méritais pas mieux. Et toi, tu bosses comme un fou, comme d'hab?
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Ouais. Ouais, l'emménagement s'est bien passé. Ok. All right, sorry, that was a little longer. I know I forgot to mute at the beginning. That's my friend who's like hooking us up with his apartment for. Oh, I come back to chat, and the first thing I read is Stalin also murdered millions of his own people. Looks like I missed some good chats while I was on the phone. I considered baiting was the One Ring last turn, but I feel like it would have been maybe my opponent would have countered the One Ring last turn. Let's see. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to get out of this huge mess. I guess I need to draw one, and I need my card to be exactly Shelly. Not that it mattered, but I knew I was dead, so I did the misclick for
the genius of Gabriel
misclick
Nassif.
for value. Also, I think I got a raid, right? Someone raided. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, it's tricky, right? Soul Spike, without Soul Spike, you do these Necro draws and then you just don't have ways to gain life. But also having Soul Spike in your opening hand, especially against a deck that's like pretty good at countering Necro in ring, I don't know. It's tricky. I think I like this approach though. Even though they do have a million push, I mean they do have Stern Scolding push, but I already have targets for. Wait, how did one break the ice make it in there? All right, I'll do one Soul Spike. When do we need Jailer? It's good against Storm because it stops the Ren Resolves and the Glimpse. You know, they don't get to play the cards from exile. It's one of the best hate cards. It's like other hate cards against Storm, they can still cast all their Ren Resolve and stuff. It's the same for Magistrate, right? So that's why these cards are so good against Storm, because they don't even get to dig to their static prisons and stuff. And then it's good against Living End. I brought it in against Skura last round, against the Breach deck. But yeah, it was mostly for Storm was the first deck in mind there. Why did Float? I don't know. People have been asking why Storm flopped so much, and I honestly don't have a great answer. How's Storm doing in our testing? Past and Flame Storage, 49% internal, which is like not great, but not terrible either. I don't know why it did so poorly. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised to see Storm at like 45, 46%, but literal like 33.5% is was kind of insane. Or are you playing 61? Am I? I guess I just can't count. Alright, let's just do Inquisition. Pierce, push, subtlety. I'll take a push. And testing how many hate cards did your sideboard have? Pretty hateful. I mean, the Necro list we just had, you know, we had what I'm playing now, more or less. I think Seth actually played 4 Jailer at the Pro Tour, I only played 3. I did Living do internally in our... we basically didn't play Living End. I mean, I can look. Living End, 31%, 13 games played. 13 games is nothing. 4 of these were against Necro. We had like 413 games was Nadu Chords. 235 was Mono Black Necro, to give you an idea. Then Red Green Breach Eldrazi was our third most played decks, 146 games. Jeskai Wizards, 126 games. Esper Goryo's 98 games. And then, yeah, Living in 13 games. So, like, what, 5 matches, 6 matches. I like Spellbong versus Flagelot. Yeah, I'm not sure if we realized in testing that Jailer didn't stop. I didn't know that Jailer didn't stop. Well, maybe I knew at some point someone mentioned it, but I don't think I knew that Jailer didn't stop Flage. Alright, so we know about a push. Kind of need a removal from Merc. I probably should bottom this. What do we know from their hand still? Oh, it pitches, so they still do have a Pierce and a push and 2 mystery cards. I'm assuming I should just play Griefs first. Counterspell. Did anyone suggest Amulet Titan for the PT? Not really. Didn't make a ton of sense to us. Ooh, that card could actually be good this game. Maybe I should have just played Bowmasters. Oh, Shelly right away, why they don't have a way to get Delirium and get at least a bit of damage in. How's Sorin been? We tried it a bit in testing. I didn't really play. Raf was the one who played with the card the most, and he didn't like it. I tried 1-up at some point. Didn't seem like anything special either, so... But just trying it right now, because why not? You know, just trying different things. Their own Bowmaster. I guess I broke the rule of always playing Bowmaster second. Made those loose. They've drawn well, but also, I mean, all their cards are kind of annoying. It's not that it's a Frog or Murktide or Deep Analysis. Scary matchup for sure. And I'll sack your Bowmaster to 9 out because I'm just bad. Did I know about that? Oh, yeah. Of a streamer. Edition 377. It's fine, chat. Maybe I don't have Tower there, you think? You think I should have kept Tower up when I knew about the spell pierce? I think so too. This kind of sucks. I might have been okay. They did draw quite well, even though they do have mostly annoying cards. Hold up, well, they have a 2-turn clock, right? I can't afford, I mean, getting back Shelly next turn does nothing for me. I have a slight Murktide region problem. Alright. I think I maybe win if I don't make that ring mistake. Or maybe I just die to the Murktides. That's a little lame. That's kind of silly. I haven't played against Nadu this league. Oh, I have some giveaways, but I don't know if I've given away all the June ones. Does anyone somewhat remember if I gave away all 5 codes for June? Can't remember, and for some reason Twitch is buggy and I can't see my chat history. Because one thing I could do is check my whispers and see like what codes I messaged to whom and figure stuff out this way, but stirring 1 ring. I just take the 1 ring probably. I do have Bowmaster. Maybe I'll take a stirring. Classic trap of taking the enabler instead of taking the payoff. I never learn. I immediately delete Twitch once you go up, then download it when you go on. Gone 6. I don't get to call you Ghana anymore, now I know. You did free? That's what I remember. I did the first free and then I never did the last two. I could like, what I could do is give away the last codes and if, they tell me it don't work, then I give them a new one. Honor system. Why, that was their draws? Their 2 draw steps were, and I guess I had 2 draw steps and a stirring cast. Oh, okay, pretty good. That's a problem. So they have the ring, which I have to take. That's 7/6. I mean, I guess I'll just cast Sorin. It's probably not gonna do anything because I feel like that's what Sorin does. But let's see. I do have the combo, right? Sorin Soul Spike combo. Does it do anything? So I mean, what's the point of flipping that if they're gonna kill it anyway next turn? It was just 6/6. I think the ring's probably the call here. Yeah, this card. I don't know how this card's like. Not in this build. I could see it be good in other builds maybe, but it's calling me now. Looks like a fake number I don't want to pick up. I can leave a message. If you had black card, you could exort both hit for 20. Oh, was I that close? Oh wow. I didn't even realize I could have killed him last turn if the One Ring was a black card. That's kind of nuts. Wait, I had it? Did I just have them dead? Was I bad mouthing Sorin where they were actually just dead on board? Oh no, even counting that one, I was still 1 black card now. That's kind of nuts, I guess. Yeah, that's a reason not to play Sorin in this deck because you have artifacts. You're less likely to get the... So turn 2 Sorin and then you have double Soul Spike is just lethal? You drain for 8. You drain for 10 with the Exort. I don't think I ever realized that. Just turn 3 kills. I don't know if Noah might got turn 3 kills like that. Oh yeah, 22 was the attack, true. Is he sexy though? Not in his vamp form. Karn. Yeah, it does require like close to a perfect hand, but with all the double face cards, it's not that nuts to have these draws. Stonebrain? Okay, that's what they got. I don't even care if they name Bowmaster, honestly. In 4.5 hours, I'll be gone. I have my favorite thing in the world later today. HOA meeting. Am I watching any of the Tour de France? No, I haven't watched the Tour de France since I was a kid. I used to watch a bit when I was a kid just because I literally watched anything that was on TV. When meeting HOA Homeowners Association. Any fun HOA stories? No, not really. There's nothing fun about HOA. Alright, but they're all land. I'm in a pretty good spot, I think. Rip. Thought it was mandatory for French people to watch the tour. What? Probably the French had a good start though. I heard 2 Frenchies won the first 2 2 first 8 tap. Really? 1 ring now? I'm gonna play some historic. Yep, I am. I think I'm probably gonna start tomorrow. I'm streaming short stream on Ultimate Guard channel this tomorrow afternoon from 2 to 5, 3 hours. Probably play some historic there if anyone wanna hang out. Some big bricks. Name of the channel is Ultimate Guard Live. Twitch.tv/Ultimate Guard Live. Historic does have alchemy cards. Yeah, I need to. I liked a few tweets with some deck lists, so I can go and check that out. Find some good deck lists. I saw a Yawgmoth is doing really well. Apparently, Jeskai Energy is quite good too. That's too bad. It's a lot to take in. I kind of like the alchemy cards in general. Yeah, no, watching the Tour de France is cool. I remember enjoying it, and you get to see the pretty countryside and whatnot. Boris Energy is a deck. Yeah, I think I liked a tweet of someone who said they were like you get to play Lurus, right? You can't fizzle that. I think all the modes target. They're exiling my graveyard? What is going on this game? Are you not making a bunch of science or drawing cards? I mean, I guess there's Bowmasters, so I'm not drawing cards. I might pack them up. I thought Tron would maybe be popular online, so I kept the 4 Break the Ice. I think I was the only one at the PT to play 4. All my teammates, all my free teammates only played 3 copies. I just wanted to get people. I finally got paired against Red-Green M or Red-Green Breach in the last round once I was twin 5. But then my opponent didn't show up. They just forgot to drop. It was so rough. I was twin 5. I didn't want to click the drop button. I wanted to play my last round. I was in denial. I was just in denial of that I was out. No day 2, no worlds. Yeah. It was kind of a despair moment. Alright. Thoughtseize, Break the Ice. Voidwalker is kind of a nice alternative win condition too. Just Voidwalker plus Grief. Sorin can go probably the Soul Spikes, Deluge, Force. Force of Despair is kind of nice against the Breach version because it subs their Breach combo. I think I like something like this. Maybe just 3 rings. Oh, visual bug? Okay. Let's see. Maybe I'm boarding out spikes too aggressively. Oh, I enjoyed the joke. I thought it was a good joke, Macy. Inqui is bad. I think Inqui is good. Also, Kozilek's Command is an expensive card that you can get with Inquisition, so they're not as dead in the mid game as they could be before. You think a ring is mandatory in MonoB Necro? Well, obviously not, since Noama made top 8 and crushed the Swiss without a ring. I have everything else to play the deck, but kind of priced out of the ring. Well, you could check out Noama's version from the PT, give that a try. You could play this deck without the 1 ring. You could play Profane Tutor if you own these. If you don't have to because the deck is pretty weak when you don't draw Necro. If you don't have the 1 ring, yeah, Profane Tutor is an option. Knight's Whisper is an option, maybe. What else? Maybe play Furt Shelly. Maybe you could play some Voidwalker's main deck if you own Voidwalker. This hand's fine, right? Okay, let's go with the Voidwalker cheese plan. Do you think this guy would have won the PT if not for the ring issue during top 8? I don't know. Javier's a great player, and who knows? I wasn't aware of that issue until yesterday. Somehow I didn't hear about it despite the fact I was there. I think I'm just gonna keep my Necro. This works, right? It's this cat's trigger. Yeah, turn free Tron. Did I talk about the Baldvaneten issue already? Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. Good riddance as far as I'm concerned. I don't even feel like that bad, even if it wasn't that intentional that one time. He just has just a long history of... Oh, I could have even paid the kicker if I had a card less. That would have been sick. It's also any land cards. Might just get a Swarm though. Alright, so we have a backup One Ring. Because they're probably going to cast their 6/6. Get rid of Necro. So we don't need to draw too many cards. I like to go nuts sometimes, especially in game 1, but without Soul Spike in my deck, I think honestly I'm just going to draw the min. Did he get banned? I don't know. Anywhere to see elaborate version of the Thoughtseize combo? I'm sure there's some guide somewhere that explains how to do it, but... Basically what they do is they loop lands, they make infinite mana with Sylvan Safekeeper and Endurance, and then if you have Bowmaster, it's easy, you just copy Bowmaster. If you don't have Bowmaster, like I think my teammate's plan was to Nantuko Hierarch, and attack was, and then you can loop Aurora, bounce all their permanents, all their blocker, and then kill them with one huge Hierarch attack because of the Exalted. You have like infinite Hierarchs in play. Thinking if I want to just play the Trawler here, have a blocker. Because I'm already at 13. Yeah, I'll probably do that. As same as you played. I made a few changes. I'm trying a few cards, cut all the gas and all the flares. On Magic Online, you kind of have to play Oracle, though, I believe. I think it takes too long to loop everything. Also, most decks can't beat... You don't even have to kill them. Most decks can't beat Infinite Aurora, Infinite Boseiju, and Infinite Life Gain. Bonjour. May I destroy all your lands, please? Yes. Thank you very much. Is that good, chat? One-sided Armageddon. Good play, good cards. I wonder if Deluge is good somehow. Soulspike's not the worst against Karn. I should probably try and keep one or two in. What could I ever trim though? Shelly's weak against the 6/6, but you kind of need it if they land a One Ring. Just close. Also, sometimes they have Trinisphere, right? That deck plays Trinisphere. Soulspike's really bad against Trinisphere. Okay, I'll just keep it that way. Yeah, Nintendo, don't be shy, even if I look like I'm busy or something. Inquisition. No, they have Kozilek's Command, which is one of their best cards, so it's harder for Inquisition to be dead than it used to be. Yeah, so we had a list with 4 gas and 4 tower, kind of trying to turbo Necro out. and then we kept trimming them. And so they're good with Tower, and they're also somewhat important when you're playing Flare of Malice to have extra body. I think we maybe expected a tiny bit more Boros energy. That was a decent bit, but I think we expected a tiny bit more. Blood and Stone doesn't look that great for them. Just take Sylvan's Crying, obviously. Overlay struggles when I started the league yesterday, so it doesn't keep track, I guess, of. I'm so lucky. I mean, that's why I play 4, but Tower. My mouse is doing weird things. I think I might need a new mouse. I need a new everything. I was thinking about upgrading the mic and the webcam too, just upgrading the quality of the stream a bit. I'm not gonna be greedy. Just mono black Ponza. Probably just play the One Ring right away. And do I want to scam Grief now? Do I care about an Oblivion Stone? Do you think the ring will be banned same time as Nadu? I'm not a big fan of the ring. I wouldn't mind seeing it go. I think people have a bigger issue with Grief though. If another card besides Nadu has to go. Alright, there's no rush on Shelly. We do the Voidwalker thing first. Alright, so if they do draw Tron lands, I guess it's Karn, not. Karn's not very good. I mean, Karn's good if they draw Tran, Oblivion Stones, whatever. Divorce, whatever. Oh no, my Mon bourreau. Very. Their hand kind of sucks. Oh, right, I get to cast Ulamog. I'm silly. I forgot what. Alright, I'll take Ulamog.
Yellow hot arrive, yellow hot arrive, yellow hot.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, seriously. I'm not sure it's the optimal play because it feels like the way you lose it's Tron land, and if you draw Tron land, taking
The next label play. Next label play.
How did it take me so long though? Merci beaucoup Thierry. Sois le re-bienvenu. You could have played Shelly just to gain life. I think it's more important to disrupt them than to gain life. I think my line was right. Oh yeah, I could have sacked Grief to Tower. Ooh, they drew Tron. But I can get Ballista. Yeah, I've been playing loose today. Not super focused, you're right. I did have the mana to do it all. Glad I'm not gonna ban you because you beat me at the PT. Grand Boa delivered me my 5th loss. To be fair, he was also fighting for day 2 in a shutout Worlds. I can't use my ring anymore because of Karn. That's nice. Yeah, that game would be going better for me if I had Shelly, Shelly in play right now. My mouse, I swear, my mouse is like, I think something's messed up. It's like double clicking. It's like super sensitive or something. And we found a March. We have a Break the Ice for next turn. Do I have a Bowmaster too? No. Alright, let's see. Oh, I get to draw more cards once I get rid of Karn. That's cool. I didn't think about that. Maybe I'll keep a black mana up then. Oh yeah, we're more than fine. What are all the marches? Let's keep Shelly, break the ice, maybe a grief. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Maybe just a land drop, honestly. And maybe no grief. Land, March, break the ice, Shelly. Seems pretty reasonable. I do have a nice graveyard for Awakening, actually. Grief, Voidwalker, whatever. It's kind of nice. I can draw cards on their turn, 3 cards on their turn, and then March instant speed, probably 6/6. Oh yeah, I do know break the ice kills my own tower. Very sad about it. I really like this mono black deck. Unfortunately, I did not buy Soul Spike before the price increase. Yeah, they're already expensive. They're already like between 20 and 30 bucks. Now I think they're like 60 or 70. Yeah, I'm the proud owner of 4 Soul Spikes, so I'll be retiring 2 years early. Quickly, Soul Spike on the reserved list, please. That's why I played 4 Break the Ice. It's so important. It's really good in the early turns. It's really good in the later turns. It's good after you've drawn a bunch of cards. You can actually dig to it, and it's super high impact. It is like a little narrow. It was like almost 10% of Tron decks if you combine everything. And before the deck list broke down, Tron was like, if you go on, still broken, right? All broken. Actually go to Modern, and I think you do last 7 days. Okay, looks like they've updated it. That's 14. Basically, I looked at the stats, and Tron was like 15 or 20% of the meta if you combine everything. Are they decklists back? MTGO decklists. No, they're still unavailable. Okay. Oh, that's because of the stats of the Pro Tour. Right, that makes sense. But anyways, if you did last 7 days on Goldfish before the PT, before the weekend of the PT, Tron was like huge part of Alright, so I mean I can pitch the second March right pretty safely. Probably. Do that. I can't remember what they have. Thoughtseize. It's actually another Inquisition. I knew about the Oblivion Stone. Woo! Alright, not bad, 4-1.
GeoGuessr time.
I'll definitely do GeoGuessr today. White Fangs, thanks for the resub.